Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Galletto Rossonero here with you guys. Calciomercato news. Milan keeping an eye on some new players. A 21-year-old forward from Arsenal, an extreme high quality left back for next season. He's a free agent at the end of this year. And they're negotiating with Real Madrid for one of our own. Who are we talking about? I'll let you know in a second. But before we do, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for all the reminders and the notifications so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. Don't forget as well, Wednesday, Milan-Torino, the first Coppa Italia game. Torino not to be taken lightly. They beat us once this year, and after the poor performance against Roma, they need to bounce back. So let's hope they do well. Inter today beating Parma, but having a lot of difficulty. Buffon simply on fire. So the wish list, the new names on the wish list. First of all, Folarin Balogun. Folarin Balogun, guys, 21-year-old, classe 2001, centroavanti dell'Arsenal. Coming straight out of the academy, the Arsenal Academy, 21 years old, this year loaned to Stade de Reims, simply on fire, coming into his own, guys. He is exploding. 10 goals, 10 assists, and 2 assists. 10 goals, 2 assists in 16 games. Guys, simply on fire. So last season, he was loaned out to Middlesbrough. It was his first year out of the academy. Didn't show much. I guess the pressures of being loaned out, being the first year out of the academy, it didn't work out. But this year, guys, in La Ligue 1, he is simply exploding. And we know that Milan love to see these young kids play very well. They like these talented players that can develop into something else. And he's showing great things. Not sure Arsenal would be ready to let him go. Maybe. But for now, it's a suggestion. They're keeping an eye on him. We'll see where it goes. The next name, guys, is a left back. Currently at Benfica, will become a free agent at the end of the season. Alex Grimaldo, 27 years old. For him, 1 goal, 3 assists in 14 games. He is a high-quality player. The problem here, guys, is that a lot of teams are looking at him. Juve, Barca, Milan, and name them. The problem for Milan is trying to convince him to be a sub to Theo. It's not going to happen. I don't think this rumor or this player will accept to come to Milan to become a second to Theo when he can go to Juve and Barca and be a starter. It doesn't make sense. At least not to me, unless he really loves Milan. And then more than welcome, because he's a very good player, and off the bench, he would be simply amazing. It's a luxury sub if you want, but I don't think this one is going to happen. And then the last name, guys, our own Brahim Diaz. So at the end of this week or early next week, Milan set to encounter Real Madrid, discuss the loan. It's about to come to an end, the 2-year loan this summer. They want probably to exercise the buying option, which is set to about 22 million euros. I think the fact that the Catalan hasn't shown much yet is precipitating this encounter with Real Madrid. They want to make sure to have Brahim Diaz for next season. But Brahim Diaz himself hasn't been very consistent. He's been very, very good sometimes, but he's also been very, very bad and unwatchable in certain games. But like I said, because the Catalan is still struggling to fit in Serie A and with Milan, I think Brahim Diaz has to be their first option to keep. But in this position, guys, you need somebody very consistent that can provide week in, week out with good performances. So we'll see what Milan decides to do. Those are the 3 new names, 2 new names plus 1 that we already have. I guess the fact that it's only 22 million euros, Milan wants to make sure that they can secure the player for next season. We'll see how it goes, guys. But interesting stuff. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments, like and subscribe.